All right. Well, I'm sure you recognize where we're at. We're at the State Fair, and that's what we're going to be talking about a little bit today. We're going to be talking about its history a little and interesting events that happened recently, as well as just kind of funny stuff I found about the fair during research. So I hope you enjoy. So, without further ado, let's get into our first event here. Yeah, that's right. Apparently, there was a whole attack on the state fair this year. I didn't even hear about this, but yeah, apparently a mob of 50 people stormed the gates of the state fair on its last day when it was closing for the night. And they just couldn't get enough of it, I guess. One guy even had a gun and he got away. A few people did manage to get into the fair, but they were later arrested. So I guess the whole thing basically wrapped up without any incident, but it is crazy, and that just shows you how obsessed some people are with the state fair. So now we're going to be talking a little bit about the history of the state fair. And basically, it started in 1855 as a way to promote agriculture in Minnesota, and it eventually found its permanent home. It kind of bounced around a bit. Before this, it started in Minneapolis, went to St. Paul, went to like Crow Wing County, went to a whole bunch of different places until about 1885. It found its permanent residence in where it currently resides today in Ramsey County. And I mean, it's been that way ever since, and it's been growing every year with new attractions, new rides, new fair games, new everything. It basically has a new thing every year at the very least. And I mean, there's a reason it's a very iconic fair. There's a reason everybody shows up to it, and it's one of the biggest fairs in the country. And that's because it is constantly changing, and because of the old favorites that do stay around as well. Now, I just want you to enjoy this clip I found from 1986 because it's hilarious.
The little fellow that I've got in my hand here, most of you would recognize him as E.T. Today, we have really a couple of subjects, but the same theme. One is, does a little fellow like this have satanic effects on your child?
There are a number of occultic images portrayed in E.T., and probably the thing that I most hold against it I can't say on television, so I'm sorry.
Masters of the Universe, Smurfs, E.T. Do you have those kind of toys?
Masters of the Universe. Yeah.
Are you afraid that Masters of the Universe is going to have bad effects on your children?
I don't know. I'm not crazy about it.
The word Beelzebub has been used numerous times on the shows The Smurfs, and in one show, Gargamel drew a pentagram, a five-pointed occultic star, lit candles at each point, which is an actual witchcraft practice, danced inside the pentagram, chanting a magical spell, at which point a book opened up across the room, a spiritual entity left the book, entered his physical body, giving him power to levitate and do battle against the Smurfs.
I just cannot understate how funny I find that clip. I did edit it together a little bit because there was some dead air in the original clip I found of it, but yeah, those were basically the highlights of the clip. They were just hysterical, talking about how satanic E.T. is and so on. It's a pretty good time. Looking back on stuff like that, you can kind of see how different times were and how things have changed over the years, and that was right here at our very own state fair. That'll basically do it for my documentary. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was pretty short, but I found some interesting information, and I just kind of wanted to convey the most interesting stuff I had and leave out some of the more boring or, uninteresting stuff. This was supposed to be a fun project more than anything else, because, you know, the research behind the state fair, a lot of it was just typical stuff. It was kind of uneventful, so I really went out of my way to find some weirder stuff for you guys to enjoy. So thank you.